Well, hi there, and welcome to Home Wizards. I'm Cindy Dole.
Hey, I'm Eric Stromer.
And we love to help you feel great about the place you call home. We call it improving your home and improving your life.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah?
Two things, not just one.
Multiple. I mean,
home and life.
It symbolizes
it encompasses every possible thing there is.
It's to the core.
Thank you.
It's kind of universal.
Yeah, and I don't know what else to do except continue on because we have to do this.
I know. So now that we've kind of,
washed our hands
of all the holiday stuff, where there's still some stuff to...
But wait, there's one more.
Yeah, I know. So holiday wrapping. Do you have a lot of leftover Christmas
I do. I have
paper?
a ton, and I feel guilty constantly when the kids tear through the new presents that they've opened and guess where all the paper goes? In a big bag into the recycling, which I think is a waste. There's so much other stuff that you can do with the stuff.
I know.
Right?
So instead of in the landfill, you can save money, for instance, and also save the environment by, even though the kids were wrapping it open really quickly, shred it and cut it into confetti for your New Year's. Isn't that kind of a fun and silly
why not?
idea?
And that could be a nice activity. You get an hour and a half out of that for the kids. Here's some scissors. Guess what? You're making confetti with all this old wrapping paper for New Year's Eve. Oh, that's so great. And then like 15, 20 minutes later, they're bored. But at least you get some stuff out of it, right?
And you could then save this in a nice big Ziploc.
Put it in a big old baggie and get ready to throw it on, right when the bell drops for me, 9:30.
And it can also be part of your dining room table decor where you're just kind of
sprinkle it on a mirror or a silver tray. Or, it looks beautiful with a little one of those things. What are those called?
Yeah.
What do they call
It's
them?
called a horn of some kind.
That goes out and curls back up. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Like it's spitting a tongue at you or something.
Yeah.
You could also use your holiday wrapping paper as stuffing because, for next time, let's say that you're going to be doing some, shipping instead of having to buy those bags of the filler,
Yeah, that's right.
This way it won't wobble around, especially, if you're going to mail out your package, it'll kind of stay in place.
That's a good idea.
What a great idea.
Instead of the styrofoam peanuts, you can use old shredded wrapping paper. And if you have a shredder, even better and easier.
Shredder is better.
Yeah.
And this could be used not only for Christmas gifts and packaging and whatnot, but it could be year-round birthdays or whatever because it's shredded. So finally, you're just going to see the color.
Well, yeah, and you always need something, like when you give gifts in those bags, colorful bags.
The gift bags,
Something to hold the thing up, Shredded paper would be perfect.
Yeah. You could also wrap canvas or different objects and store them away for next year's decorations. So let's say that, instead of throwing it, 'cause here it is, flashback to your Christmas when you opened up all the stuff, and didn't you have a couple of those big, super large trash bags, a big black jumbo bag?
I do.
And that's where all the stuff went in with the bows.
Yep.
Well, before you take it out to the trash can outside, go back and fish around in there, and now you can, in addition to doing these things like making it shredded confetti for New Year's or stuffing for your packaging, but you could also take some of maybe the small Tiffany box size.
Ooh.
I'm sure that someone in your home received a Tiffany box of jewelry.
Gems, fresh hot gems.
Perfect to wrap an ornament or something for your storage.
There you go.
See,
I actually usually save those little boxes.
Well, I save the boxes.
I like those.
And
those
then the wrapping, though, you can now wrap it around your thing.
That's right.
What about using it for decorative garland for next year? So you have some cute Santa paper, let's say, or whatever it is. Turn this into little garland and stash it with your other holiday decor for next year.
And if you're crafty, you can go ahead and use it in your notebook for a notebook cover.
Oh,
right.
Very nice. Or your journal.
Yeah, dear diary.
See?
Today I used wrapping paper and covered you.
But it's fun. It is fun to have some kind of a fun, creative textbook.
How about drawer liners? Because, that paper to make your drawer liners is pricey. A couple, $5-8 to get one of those little packages, right?
Well, that's really
What if you already have it right there at your disposal?
And the thing is, so much of the holiday paper isn't just Santas and reindeer and snowmen. A lot of it is kind of, generic and beautiful. It might just be silver and gold.
I might even go as far as to say arty.
And that would be beautiful.
Or artish.
Artsy. Yeah. How about using this to kind of refresh your home office or child's desk by wrapping tin cans that you might have, even soup cans, or that can of corn, and using that to store your pens and art supplies.
There you go. Instead of dropping $5-8 at the store, you can do that yourself. Actually, even better, they can do it, and that's what they get to do to earn dinner.
Love it.
right? It's barter.
And they're going to love it. And they're going to smile.
They're going to smile and love you.
Thank you for the project.
And then leave as soon as they can, go to college.
And what about using this beautiful wrapping paper that might just be so memorable? You got a corner that wasn't ripped or folded. It's in pristine condition. Save that, keep it flat, and frame it for next year's holiday room decor.
There you go.
Isn't that cute?
That's not bad.
I know.
I don't mind that at all. Now, what about labeling? You know what I mean? A lot of times when you have, little pieces of cardboard from any of the packaging that you received, cut it into circles, put a little string around it, punch a hole in it, and then you can put, labels.
Perfect.
String labels, again, saving money.
And so now you can use them into different shapes, anything you like.
Yeah.
And it's going to be very homespun.
I agree.
I mean, really, the ideas are endless. I love that you're not going to fill the landfill, and you're going to feel that you've done something that's creative. So, for instance, let's say you do have a lot of gold and silver wrapping paper. Hello, New Year's Eve. You can now turn this into a festive New Year's party celebration garland.
Yeah, and that's kind of easy. All you got to do is cut the stuff in circles and then, use Scotch tape and tape a string, along through each circle to make long garlands. So you can drape over lamps and stuff. It would look great.
Or what about turning these little teeny tiny pieces of paper that otherwise you might throw away to cover up with Mod Podge on top of plain marbles? And then turn them into mini magnets, let's say, or even cover up clothespins. I mean, it just kind of feels like...
It's endless.
It is endless.
You can do whatever you want. You can do so much of this stuff. Question is, you're going to have time to do it.
I know.
But you can't hoard it and put it in...
No.
You got to either use it or lose it.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you for that, because we don't want to create a whole other can of worms, But this is a solution for saving the landfill and doing something creative. And, I mean, how about even saving a few little nibbles to put on your wreath? Or maybe even turning this into note paper. Make it.
It's amazing. Don't throw the paper out.
If you don't have an envelope for holiday cards
don't
next
just throw
year,
it out. Use it.
This could be used. Flatten it into and trace it.
Better still, use it to wrap a package that you send to your friend Eric Stromer.
Oh,
right here at Home Wizards. I might need a large sweater.
Okay.
A blazer, 42 long.
Noted.
Maybe
Thank
44
you.
now.
All right. Eric Stromer, Cindy Dole. We have more ideas coming up your way. You're listening to Home Wizards.
Yeah.